Hey everybody, welcome to Infinite Realms, and today I'm reviewing Marvel Legends 20th Anniversary, Toad, of all things. Now I say that because, honestly, I was going to pass this one right up, because I'm not a huge fan of Toad, to be perfectly honest. I get he's a bad guy, but, he's just kind of a weird bad guy, and I think that was his intention. The other one was, I just didn't feel the need to get a Toad. So, and then I just started thinking about it, and I was like, I came to the realization, this is the first Toad we've had in 20 years since the Toy Biz one. That's a long time to omit a character that's kind of important to the Brotherhood of Mutants. Which is one of your big groups. So I started thinking, wow, what if they wait another 20 years? That might mean I need to grab this one. Even though I don't think I'd be very happy with it. I prefer later looks of Toad, not the early look. And when I say later looks, I'm talking about, 90s, around there. And, again, I was just iffy on the purchase, iffy on the figure because it's like not my favorite, but I gotta say, when I got them in hand, my mind changed a little bit. The colors are, well, they're those Toad colors. Unlike Sabretooth though, that grin of Willem Dafoe actually works for Toad. I actually dig it. And, the body, the overall body, yeah, it works for Toad real well. This would not work on many other Legends, but, for this one, yes, it's pretty workable. And, I gotta say, when I got him, I also didn't realize how many accessories he had. First, he has fists. Well, yeah, that's a given. Then he has open hands. Well, that's a given, too. But it allows for some dynamic posing. And then there's the alternate head, which has the tongue coming out of it, which is kind of gross. Although I'm hoping he can get rid of these flies that have gotten into my office. I've been invaded by flies, by the way, if you haven't noticed on camera. I'm trying to shoot around them. Good luck to me. Maybe Toad can help. He probably will try to blow up my computer or something, but, he could possibly help in this situation. And then he has toads, which is kind of cool. He has toads, because he's the Toad. And Toad, yeah. Anyhow, couldn't resist some laughter out of that though. I just felt that was some funny there. That was some funny stuff there. But all this stuff kind of comes together and creates a rather interesting figure. Now, keeping in mind this is a little jacked up in price because of the packaging, is what they're saying. I don't know if packaging knocks the price up that much. Yeah, it looks like the old school Toy Biz. Yeah, you get a stand with a background on it, and it's not bad. Both sides look pretty decent. I don't hate them, that's for sure. But, I did feel like with both Hulk and with Captain America, we just got a little bit more for our bang. Now with Iron Man, I passed on that because I feel like you didn't really get any more than you did with the regular Marvel Legends version. That was just my thought, and I think I'm dead on target with that. So yeah, in some ways I feel like Toad gets about an average Marvel Legends stuff. He gets a swappable head, some toads, and swappable hands. So I don't know if that justifies the jack up in price. That's kind of going to be a judgment call for everyone to make. I can't make it for you. I went with it. I just decided I wanted to have another, want to have a Toad in my collection. That old one was pretty bad even for those days. This new one is at least tolerable. I don't hate it. You know, I thought I would not like it as much as I do. I really do think it's a lot better of a figure than I expected. As far as rating goes, I mean, given everything, I mean, yeah, it's a little overpriced. I'm gonna knock that a little bit. I think it was a regular old legend. We might be talking, you know, maybe 4.5, but I'm gonna get a 4 because of the price tag. I think it's just overpriced. I don't hate it though. I just think it's overpriced, and that should be a factor in what we buy. So still a good figure, still a good value for the money, somewhat, but probably I think the price tag should have been a little lower on this one. Again, my feeling on it, my thoughts, nothing more. So, with that said, let's jump over to some comparisons. Who will you compare Toad to? Well, so for comparison, why don't we go along with Spider-Man and Frogman? Wait a minute. Is that... Why, it is this man, this frog from Web of Spider-Man. Okay, I didn't really go out of my way to do the pose properly, and I've even got the wrong Spider-Man in there. I've got Ben Reilly when it should be the symbiote Spider-Man, but by golly, you can do this now. So, you know, have at it. Have some fun. And also for some comparison, here is Blink and Wolverine. It kind of gives you an idea how Toad stacks up with the rest. So at the end of it all, you know, I was surprised by this figure, I have to admit. I would recommend him despite the jacked up price, but you know, can't go for too many more of these. He's just getting out of hand on the prices. I mean, between this and the animated series figures, it's kind of like, man, where's my value at? You're starting to reach the end of the road, Hasbro. You really are. So, you know, just for this once, just because it's the anniversary line, you know, I did spend a little extra that you asked for, but, you know, you're not going to be able to do a continuous line like this and expect me to pay for all those figures. You know, it's just not going to happen. I mean, I'll pick up one or two, but no, not every one of them. It's a fun little thing, but yeah, I don't see that working out very well. So that's gonna wrap it up for Infinite Realms. My cryptic message to Hasbro. Not really cryptic message, I'm just being honest. And so everybody take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe.